I'll tell you I'm the biggest mother. Yeah. I love them all and all of them love me. Because the system works, the system called reciprocity. Got a little motto, always sees me through. When you're good to mama, mama's good to you. There's a lot of favors I'm prepared to do. You do one for mama, she'll do one for you. They say that life is tit for tat, and that's the way I live. So I deserve a lot of tax for what I've got to give. Don't you know that this hand washes that one too? When you're good to mama, mama's good to you. At this time, you know, I made it on a show called RuPaul's Drag Race, and it has afforded me the opportunity to travel all around the world, in and out of the United States and different cities. And along my journey, because you never know what's going to happen, right? You never know. But I met the love of my life, and tonight he is my accompanist. Make some noise. You know, you go through so many things in life and twists and turns, unexpected ways, and which you don't even think that you would choose for yourself. But life has a way of doing something and taking you in a direction that may not be your first choice, but it is the right choice. Because it molds and builds you into the person that you are today, and that's why I'm standing here. And I'm going to share my journey with you in hopes that you get the message and the word that life does go on and there is a brighter tomorrow. I grew up in Compton, California. I don't know if y'all know where that is, but there's a movie that's out right now. The whole cast of my neighborhood. I'm just letting you know. Straight out of Compton, that is me, and I'm straight out of Compton, baby. I'm the youngest of 5 boys, and I'm from a single family home where my mother worked 3 jobs to keep a roof over our heads, food in our stomach, clothes on our back, and she would sacrifice so that we could have. And I never understood what that kind of love was. But when you love your child and they're your everything, you're gonna do whatever you need to do. A good mother will do whatever she needs to do to take care of her baby. So, growing up the youngest, that came with some benefits and then some not so good things, because my brother, who's just older than me, there's a 9-year gap between us. So I guess mama had clicked and locked it on down for a little minute. But when she decided, then I popped out and all hell broke loose. You know what I'm saying? So to my brother, who was the baby until I came along, he wasn't so, let's say, welcoming to the idea. And our relationship, very tumultuous throughout the years due to him being jealous that I was the baby and he was no longer the baby and I got special privileges that he did not get, and it was a mess. But life goes on. And I endured a lot of things as a child that no talk like frankly here, right? Y'all here to hear it, right? So we're gonna go there. Like, I kept a lot of secrets as a child. And just my day-to-day was way too much for any kid to have to bear. Worried about how am I gonna get home without my neighbor seeing me because he's gonna make me come inside and do something with him. And it's not just my neighbor, this is my mother's best friend's husband. And how do you tell that to your mother? How do you tell that to your mother's friend? How do you tell that to your brothers that are in gangs and will kill a bitch in a minute? So, it didn't stop there. Neighborhood people, friends of my brothers, relatives, they all saw that it was a little different and that there was an opportunity there, as sick and twisted as it was, but it was repeated year after year, week after week, up until the age of 12. And I kept that to keep the peace because my mother was going through so much and my family was going through so much. You know, my mother and father was divorced and separated and she was struggling, we were all struggling, but I didn't want to add more to the situation, so I kept that secret for a very, very long time, till I was an adult. But I do want to say that it's never too late, because even though that one of my offenders was family, I'm proud to say now that he is serving a life sentence in prison. It just makes me think that why would I be the one to have to go through all this? Why am I the one to have to endure this? And what is the purpose of it all? I am what I am. I am my own special creation. So, come take a look. Give me the hook. Oh, the ovation. It's my world that I want to have a little pride in. And it's not a place you have to hide it. Life's not worth a damn till you can say, hey world, I am what I am. So I'm here in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, bitch. And let me tell you something. Eau Claire, Wisconsin is wood, cold, and all they got is cows and cheese. Thank God I'm not lactose intolerant, but still, it ain't the place for a big old black man to be trying to come out. There was one bar there that was gay called Scooters. I think it might still be there. So if you're not familiar with Eau Claire, Wisconsin, one person, you better do it, bitch. You are a rare breed, trust and believe. But Scooters was there, and I peeked in one day to see if I wanted to, like, you know, no, I don't. No, I'm gonna go on back over here in this good closet, and I'm gonna hold on and go ahead and move to Florida and see how that goes. But I don't want praise, I don't want pity. I bang my own drum, so think it's noise, I think it's pretty. And so what if I love you life is a sham till you can say, hey world, I am what I am. And what I was in Miami now, bitch. So there's a whole new day for me. This is land of the days and home of the free, baby. Let's go! So I'm in Miami, Color Guard, of course. So I'm living in the Color Guard house. And if you don't know what a Color Guard house is, this is a place where like a group of 4 or more people who are involved in the same activity in your guard, we all share rent. And we live there together. Because we're broke as hell. Eating ramen noodles and peanut butter and no jelly sandwiches. I'm just saying. So, you know, I get there and I still haven't really said I'm gay. I haven't really just, you know, I'm accepting it. I know it deep in my loins. Because I want to, you know. But I haven't said it yet. So as I walk into the Color Guard house, one of the sissy queens is on the phone, gossiping, gabbing away. And she's like, girl, I don't know. Hold on a minute, let me find out. Hey, Tim, are you gay? And I was like, yeah. And bitch, that's my entire coming out story. Oh, yeah. The word yes, and I was like, oh my God, did I just say that out loud? But it was the most liberating thing ever, and girl, did I not bust out, honey? Woo! Not only was I gay, you know, Halloween is a gay man's fantasy, baby. That is when you can get up and drag for the first time. Nobody gonna judge you. So you think. So you get up and dress for the first time and you can, you know, get your life and feel the fantasy and all that. Of course, my friends, being Color Guard people, we love to be entertained. We love to kiki. So they thought it would be a fantastic idea for me to dress up for Halloween. And I was like, well, no, bitch, no, I don't like your no dress. So I was like, okay, well, fine, I'll be white. So I put on the Speak Lord dress, honey, and I decided I was going to be Wanda from In Living Color, bitch. Rock the world. Bitch, I was a greasy mess, bitch, when I tell you. I didn't know nothing about foundation, so they found some liquid stuff. And what does liquid do? Run. So most of it was down the front of the dress. And Tim Wilcox was up here with lipstick on because there was no makeup left, I'm telling you. But I did it. And it was fun. It was cute. But that wasn't enough for them. They're like, well, bitch, you should do the amateur show at the Copa. I don't know if you know about the world famous Copa of Fort Lauderdale, baby. May she rest in peace. I got my start there, so yeah, come on, do this show. Well, bitch, I don't got no clothes. Once again, go up in that old fabulous Color Guard closet, pull out some gold liquor lame and a leotard, baby, and we gonna rig up something. And I went out there and looked a hot, shitty mess. I came home with a fashion citation and some drink tickets, bitch. But I knew that I could do this, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna do this show. I promise you. So I went home, got me one of them simplicity patterns, and I don't really sew, but I figured it was simplicity, so how hard can it be? So I got me an old pattern, honey, and I made me a dress that looked like I don't know who did it or why, but it was my own special creation. So, I don't know. my club and did Patagonia New Attitude with my new hair, new shoes, and that horrible ass dress, and won the contest.
Why should I feel discouraged? And why should